Saturday in the NBA. His game is smooth as the hardwood itself. Ray Allen and the Boston Celtics go up against the LA Lakers and their tremendously competitive leader, Kobe Bryant. Boston, Los Angeles, NBA action.
Thanks for joining us for this special Saturday night presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Crowd here in anticipation of their home team Lakers in an interconference battle here at the Staples Center. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. It's Pierce and KG at the forward with Perkins in the middle. Rondo and Allen make up the backcourt. Here's Allen. The dump off. Garnett backing down. Fires from 14. And that one's good.
Well, that's a little bit of the European style of play there. When your bigs can hit the mid-range jumper, it can really open things up for everybody else.
One aspect of the Celtics game that has been so strong of late is, Clark, their defense. And, you know, they tied the Lakers for fifth best defensive efficiency in the NBA last season. I mean, they've been good for a long time on defense, and they carried that through again last year.
Well, when you've been as good as they have been, you know that's where you need to be solid on a consistent basis to win a championship. When you have Pierce on the outside and Garnett clogging up the middle, it gets very difficult to score points on the Celtics.
Here's Fisher. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I caught up with head coach Phil Jackson. I asked how they're planning to handle this dynamic offense, and his response was that they're going to concentrate their defensive attention on a few specific players. That'll leave it to someone else to step up and beat them, and he's not sure they've got the depth or the talent to do so, guys.
All right, Doris, trying to find the right matchups with that offense.
Well, that's why you try to build a versatile and deep roster so you can be ready for everything.
Here's Rondo, and another basket for Boston.
Kevin, this guy keeps constant pressure on the defense whenever he has the ball. He's a good decision maker, he can score it, and he's also a terrific passer. He seems to always make the right decision with the ball.
Find him against Perkins. Bynum kicks to Kobe. Passes back. 3 on the clock. A little long, but it goes in. Kobe's got his first 2 points. You know, Kobe battled injuries last season, a broken index finger that became arthritic, but somehow he still found a way to lead his team.
Testimony to his will, Kevin. I mean, you think about it, 27 points a game, 4th in the league in scoring, cold-blooded, the best finisher perhaps in the league, and when the Lakers need a big shot, he typically comes through.
Now here's Gasol. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. To our test, up high and down hard.
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down. That was a great replay on the Sprite Slam Cam. Here's Rondo after the basket by the Lakers. It's tipped.
Well, he grabbed that ball right out of the air to pick it off. That's not easy to do. You got to have quick hands to do that.
Clark, what impresses you most about Kobe's game on the offensive end?
How much time do I have, partner? It's everything. Footwork, versatility, IQ, preparation, tenacity, clutch shot making. I could go on and on, but the shot clock has just expired on me.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Odom comes in for Andrew Bynum, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. The free throw drops for Kobe. One thing, Clark, you always know about coming into the Staples Center, this is always a tough venue to come into as a visit.
Well, without question, 34 wins here for the Lakers last year, Kevin. This is always a tough building to play in because the team that is the home team here is usually pretty good. They've got one of the best players in the history of the league in Kobe Bryant. There was a poll taken last season among NBA players asking which players had the best basketball IQ. Guess who came in first? Kobe Bryant.
No surprise there, huh?
None at all.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And Clark, talk about Kobe's understanding of the game. We know about his skill level, but his awareness on the court really sets him apart.
Yeah, it does, Kevin. I mean, he grew up in a basketball family. His father played in the NBA. Jelly Bean Bryant played for a number of years. So he was always around the game, but he took it to another level in his diligence in studying the game and recapturing and knowing its history.
Here's Rondo. Allen with the screen. Here's O'Neal. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He's not giving an inch on defense. He really bothered that shot.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, defended by Allen. Kobe against Allen. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up, high post. Shot's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 9.
They're really doing a nice job, a really good job of getting everything they want in this quarter. Just good, solid basketball.
And O'Neal backs in. Got a piece of it. Andrew Bynum's checked in for the Lakers. Barnes comes in for Ron Artest. Making a switch here are the Celtics. Here's Rondo. Arcs it high. And yep, that falls and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line. The free throw drops for Rondo. Here's Blake. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside, Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
Celtics trail by 6. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here's Rondo. 7 points in the game. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Garnett. With the fadeaway. That's good. Garnett's got his second bucket of the night.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Lakers leading by 4. Now Blake. Fades back. Kept, and it's Bynum slamming it down.
Kids, listen now. If you want to learn the art of rebounding, you have to watch this guy. And the dunks aren't bad either.
Yeah, he threw that one down with reckless abandon. Here's Rondo. And no good trying to get that one.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
First quarter over, and big numbers up on the board. Lakers lead by 6.
Well, they're scoring.
A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. Here's Fisher. Great history between these two teams. Clark doesn't get much better than Boston, Los Angeles, Lakers, Celtics for some intensity.
Without question. I mean, you go back and think about all of the championship series these teams have competed against one another in. I mean, I think it's not only the premier rivalry in the NBA, I think it's one of the great rivalries in the history of all sports, especially at the professional level, because there was always so much at stake when these two teams teed up.
Always great names, too.
Big-time names.
Characters along the way.
Yeah, Hall of Famers across the board on both sides.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Glenn Davis. He's out there with Pierce. Garnett out there with Nate Robinson and Wafer. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, Kobe Bryant passed 25,000 points scored last season. He said, scoring, that's what I do best. Steve Nash is a great passer. I'm a scorer. It's what I do. And guys, even with a game as well-rounded as Kobe, it's true. His scoring ability is still transcendent.
He's something else, Doris. Thanks. The shot's good from Bynum. And going back to this rivalry, Clark, with the recent finals meetings, and in fact just last year, it's picking up right again with this regular season.
Well, you love to see that. I mean, it's unbelievably good for the league when you have these two teams with such great tradition and history and excellence going at it again.
Kevin Garnett, the big-ticket KG, Clark, where do you start on his list of accomplishments?
Well, I think knowing how competitive he is, Kevin, I'm sure if you ask him, he'd start with the championship. He's a surefire Hall of Famer, 04 MVP, 13-time NBA All-Star, first ballot Hall of Famer.
What a heart, huh?
Yep.
Outside Robinson, pass to Pierce. From deep, and the rebound goes to Odom.
He'll usually make you pay for giving him a look like that.
Davis against Fisher. With the floater. Baseline jumper. And there's Lamar Odom on the assist from Derek Fisher. Odom's got his first points in this one. Wafer, guarded by Blake. Pass to Garnett. Connects, the jumper drops. Garnett's got 8 points. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers with some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Bynum. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Kobe is subbed in for Steve Blake. Making a switch here are the Celtics. Here's Fisher. 2:23 left in the second. Here's Kobe. Drops it in from 12 feet. He's got 13.
Well, the defense can't give up chances like that too often, or you'll pay for it dearly.
Probably the big surprise of the playoffs last year was how the Boston Celtics ended up really taking it to the Cavaliers.
You know, Kevin, it went 6 games, but you could kind of tell that the Celtics were in full control of that. The Cavs never really seriously threatened.
And the first one at the line is good. Ray Allen, even at his age, is still a sight to behold when he takes that jump shot.
Yeah, he really is. He's got one of the sweetest jump shots we've ever seen in the history of the game. As pretty a shot as we'll see. And not just because it looks good, it goes in, too.
Odom on the wing. Stolen by Robinson. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Pierce, and that's good on the layup. Pierce has got his first 2 points of the night. So with Ray Allen, Clark, do you see him being that way for the next few years, a specialist?
You know, he's a better all-around player than people have given him credit for. I mean, his shooting is so superb and so special that that's what draws the most attention. But he's a good all-around basketball player.
He stretches those defenses, though, with that shot.
Yeah, he does.
Robinson against Fisher. Robinson misses.
Well, I think the defense was a little loose on him out there, so you don't mind him trying from that range, especially with his shooting touch.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, the Lakers are the defending champs 2 years running now, and Lamar Odom said, you have to understand you are now the target. Teams want to beat you. They compare themselves to you. Because we know that, we have to stay sharp. Guys, let's see if they can maintain their focus.
Thank you, Doris.
Even if the game isn't close, there's going to be a lot of those.
Lets it go from the left block, and there are the Celtics with another basket. Here's Fisher. 32 seconds left in the half. Pass to Kobe. Uncovered, and there's Lamar Odom on the assist by Gasol. Odom's got his second basket of the night. Celtics trail by 6.
Here, they'll want to hold for one shot.
Robinson with it. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Outside, Pierce. Over Artest. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached halftime in this one.
It's Saturday night and we're feeling all right. Let's get you out to the HP halftime report. The Los Angeles...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway. The game tooth and nail so far through the first half. Here's Fisher. Artest and Powell in the forward slots. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. And Bynum. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. The baseline, Jay. Again, the Lakers.
He's a streaky shooter, but when he gets it going, he can put points on the board in a real hurry.
Lakers are a good defensive team last year. Clark holding their opponents to just 33% shooting from beyond the arc. We know the three-point shot is the great equalizer. But to have that kind of three-point defense speaks volume.
It really does, and that led the league in that particular category, Kevin. Teams that relied heavily on the three ball really struggled against the Lakers, and I think part of that was the length. The Lakers able to get out and challenge that three-point line, and everybody is conscious of making that a key part of what they do defensively.
That's a good point. Outside Rondo. Garnett the pass to Rondo. Here's Perkins, and he gets it to go. They call the foul. He'll get a chance to make it 3.
You can't let guys get so close to the hoop like that. You got to bump them and chuck them a little bit as they come through the paint. Make them feel you.
Steve Blake's checked in for the Lakers. He can't complete the three-point play. Kendrick Perkins, a legit old-school NBA center, Clark, something you don't see so much in the NBA these days.
No, and what's really impressive about that, Kevin, is this kid came right out of high school, a big body. He's really toned his body up. But you're right, he is an old-school center in that he doesn't have any worries or concerns about being offensive-minded. He'll take his shots when they come, but he'll set screens, he'll rebound the ball at both ends, and he'll bang to try to make it tough on the opposing center. Very comfortable in doing the work that old-school centers used to do more consistently in the past.
Allen for the 3. That's good. Allen's got 5 now.
Kevin, that's just not good defense. You can't be giving players of his talent level looks like that. Come on now.
Here's Kobe. Takes it up. Nails it from close range. And the Lakers lead by 5. And here are the Celtics now. Rondo kicks to Perkins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Paul Gasol. That free throw missing.
At the line for the Celtics, Kendrick Perkins.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Lakers leading by 5. Artest kicks to Blake. And Bynum backing in. The 3, and there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Andrew Bynum. 18 points for Kobe Bryant.
We've seen them make 3 of their first 4 shots. That's good shooting to jumpstart them here.
Perkins. Now here's Pierce. And he's able to score the bucket. Foul called by the official. So 1 free throw for him right here. The and 1 is good, so a 3-point play that time. One thing about Paul Pierce, he's still a steadying presence. You hear him getting interviewed. He's a very charismatic player, too.
Yeah, he is. He's very even-keeled. He's a terrific leader. And he's got a good sense of humor as well.
Making a switch here with the Celtics. Wafers checked in. Poked away. It's stolen by Rondo.
And, you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
He dumps it off. Allen, covered by Artest. Here's Garnett. Can't hit. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. And it's not too often we see a team lead when they're playing like this.
No, you're right, Kevin. I mean, this is out of the norm. Turnovers are only one part of the game, though, an important part. But they've been able to overcome them in some other areas.
Absolutely. Bynum, no good.
The defense read the scouting report, and they're going to sag off of him. He's just not a threat from out there.
With age comes wear and tear, and the Celtics experienced some of those injuries when you look at last season, Garnett and Pierce having knee issues. But you know what, Clark? Even youngsters on their team got banged up. Big baby Glenn Davis, he had a thumb injury, a broken thumb. He had an ankle injury. I mean, health is such a big issue for young and old.
Yeah, that's just part of the game, Kevin. You hope that you're fortunate as a team not to have crippling injuries to key players. And Rondo's hamstring, I think a part of it is just playing in a tough division. And another part is certainly age. That's a factor. But you can't say that for guys like Rondo and even Big Baby Davis.
Allen kicks to Garnett. Second shot opportunity. Gets it to go. Garnett's got 10 points.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Outside Artest. Garnett against Gasol. Here's Kobe. It counts. And the foul. Ray Allen picks one up. Clark, you mentioned health last year for the Celtics. Health has to be a concern for them again this year, too.
Without question. It's a matter of the coaching staff and the players massaging their minutes, taking care of their bodies, and doing the things necessary to be ready come postseason time.
Lamar Odom, he's checked in for the Lakers. Fisher comes in for Steve Blake. O'Neal. Left side, Pierce. From 6 feet, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Outside Artest. Pass to Kobe. From the wing, kept alive. Here's Gasol. And again, no good by the Lakers.
That's exactly how you have to clog the lane against a strong inside scorer.
Tipped. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's 1-on-1. Kobe against Rondo. And Bryant kicks to Fisher. Over Allen. And that one's good from Fisher. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Boy, they really look sharp on that trip.
Rondo passes to Allen. Off target for 3. And the third quarter is over, and a good finish looks to be in store for all of us. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Absolutely.
And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, the spark in this one? Kobe Bryant. He's been a one-man wrecking crew out there for his team as his inspired play has really fueled the fire for his club. Should be a fun fourth quarter to watch, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He has surely activated this ball club.
Well, an inspired performance. You got to love the effort and the energy he's given out there.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Nate Robinson. Glenn Davis out there with Jermaine O'Neal. That's Rajon Rondo and Pierce.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell that they're feeling a sense of urgency here. They're not settling for the jump shot as much. Instead, they're working that ball inside and getting to the foul line, making the officials call fouls.
And Bynum backing in. Shoots from the post. That's good.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Celtics trail by 6. And here's Rondo. And O'Neal backs in. Fades away. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. O'Neal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pierce against Odom. Deflects the pass. The Celtics on offense. 4-point game. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Pierce.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
And the Lakers call time here. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he addressed his basketball team. He told them, we're in control of our own destiny in this thing. It's as simple as that, fellas. If you want to come out on top, you need to dig down for a little bit extra to close it out. Let's see if they can, guys.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Matt Barnes is checked in for Gasol. Kobe comes in for Shannon Brown. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. And the Celtics making a change here. The leaner. And that one's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 23 points.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Allen against Kobe. Kobe with the steal.
In the blink of an eye, he saw that pump fake and then made the takeaway.
Kobe draws the double. Defended by Allen. Here's Blake. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Here is Robinson. He dishes it. Allen outside. And Pierce backs in. Releases. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Beautiful, beautiful pass. Well executed there.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Barnes. Pass to Kobe. Working on Allen. They double-team Kobe. Bynum shoots. Rebound by Ray Allen. Takes a 3. Good.
Kev, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
Here are the Lakers. They lead by 1. Now Barnes. Here's Kobe. The rebound by Pierce.
That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Right side Pierce to take the lead, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
The defense has to know what's coming here. They've got to get to the shooters. I mean, it's that simple. Get out to the shooters and challenge the shot.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Pau Gasol is checked in for Bynum. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Rondo comes in for Nate Robinson.
Great execution on the inbounds play, and they get the basket.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Okay, fans, let's get loud.
Here's Rondo.
Come on, man, box it out.
Jacks up the triple. The shot by Pierce will not go. So it's the Lakers now. Now Fisher. Outside Artest. Allen against Kobe. 4 on the shot clock.
That's a terrific play. All he had to do was catch it and finish.
Here's Rondo. 1:16 left in the fourth. Allen against Kobe. Open look. And again, it's Boston converting.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Here's Kobe. Off the inbound.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great. He's a special player.
I don't care if you're a fan of another team. You have to admire someone, Clark, who can make those types of plays. Here's Rondo. Allen outside. for three, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
Less than 1 minute left. Left side, Kobe. Here's our test. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Pass to Allen. Shoots from 12, and that is good.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
Here's Fisher. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rondo on the double team. Artest kicks to Kobe. Passes it back from downtown. And Artest with the basket on the assist from Kobe.
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open threes.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 2. 15 seconds left in the game. Clark, what's your take?
Talk about a really big possession. This is it. They've got to score here. They need a basket. Don't worry about the clock at this point. Make sure you get a high-quality shot and knock it down.
Rondo dishes to Pierce. Raises up. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And it's a tie ball game. And the Lakers call time here. Here's Kobe, and another three for the Lakers.
Well, the defense went to sleep on that inbound play. You've got to get people on the outside shooting.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here.